They grew up together, but they chose different paths. Ash became world champion. Gary became a researcher. One champion, one researcher. A rivalry that time could never erase. Now, titles mean nothing. Only the oldest question remains. Who is better? And for one impossible moment, the entire world seemed to stop and watch. 6 against 6. No shortcuts, only one winner. The world champion facing the rival who knew him before the world did. But every battle begins with a choice. Who would they trust to take the field first? Umbreon versus Gengar. Patience against chaos. Control against the unknown. And with the first command, the battle began. When the shadows finally cleared, Umbreon was still standing. Gengar had fallen, and the arena erupted. Ash answered without hesitation. He called upon Sirfetch'd, one of the newest warriors, to earn his trust. Sirfetch'd against Umbreon. Honor against cunning. But against Umbreon, was it the right strategy? Sirfetch'd had proven his worth. But Gary would not let that challenge go unanswered. He called upon Scizor, a soldier forged in steel, a knight against a steel warrior, neither willing to yield. Sirfetch'd fell, and another light on Ash's side went dark. Gary laughed, savoring the battle like old times. But Ash knew he couldn't afford to stop, so he answered with something heavier. Dracovish. Faced with Dracovish's overwhelming power, Gary had no choice but to answer in kind. He sent in a titan of his own, Nidoking. 2 titans, 1 battlefield. Which one would prevail? Strength against strength, and the arena demanded its price from both. They no longer fought like boys, but they were still fighting for the same reason, to overcome the rival who had always pushed them forward. The last clash had been ruled by brute force. The next might be decided by speed. Lucario and Arcanine took the field, aura against fire. Lucario finally fell before Arcanine's flames. The arena erupted, but Ash refused to take a single step back. If fire ruled the ground, then it was time to take the battle to the skies. Ash called upon Dragonite. Relentless, Dragonite broke through the flames and brought Arcanine down. A fan favorite had delivered, and the entire arena roared. But Gary still had an ace in reserve, one of his most powerful partners. Ash had taken the battle to the skies. Gary answered with thunder. Electivire entered the field, and the tension climbed higher still. The battle had been merciless. Sky met thunder, and both warriors fell. 5 down on each side. 2 partners remained, and a lifetime of rivalry. Since childhood, they had pushed each other beyond every limit. Every victory became a challenge. Every defeat became a promise. And neither had ever stopped chasing the other. Every great rivalry returns to where it began. Pikachu and Blastoise, their first partners, their final answer. The battle was over. Ash and Pikachu had won. The arena erupted. But between Ash and Gary, victory was never the end, only proof of how far they had come. Great rivalries never truly end. They write the next chapter. Pikachu knew their journey was far from over. And Misty's smile said everything. And you? Did you enjoy this new style? See you in the next episode.